Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to the Environmental Chemistry course or TL1205. This course is specially over or designed for the environmental engineering student in the second year or fourth semester. So this course is a core course that provide environmental engineering student with a scientific foundation before they are moving on to more specifically processing on the environmental things. So this environmental chemistry course basically over the student um, to understand the chemical processes or the chemical mechanisms that shape the quality of air, water, or soil system. While environmental engineering broadly encompasses with physical, chemical, and biological processes, this course will concentrate on the chemical processes or chemical mechanism. The process including how the chemical things govern the pollution behavior, environmental transformation, and treatment processes. So in this course, basically you will learn about to see the environment based on the point of view of chemistry. So a little bit about the course description. This course, so you will have the expectation on this course that you will learn about a basic concept of chemistry in the environment. So talking about the environment, there is a lot of things, the air, the water, the soils, the human behavior, and etc. So, but in the environmental chemistry course, you will learn basically about the chemistry of water. So before you learn more about how to engineer the water, so you need to know a basic things, a basic concept of chemistry of water, including the reaction involved the water. So is there any oxidation process involved of the reduction reaction involved on the water? Not only in the surface water, but also in the groundwater and water in the atmosphere. This course also provides the basic scientific knowledge about the hydrological cycle. So basically how the water system works on the environment, which can be further divided into several chemical and biochemical process. And learning outcomes. So in the end of this course, we will have the expectation that you will understand the basic concept of water chemistry. So what is the water? What reaction involve the water? How the water get polluted? How the water can get the treatment? And how the hydrological cycle works to purify the water. So basically including the physical chemical properties of water, how environmental factor can change the water characteristic, water transport and fate, water pollution in the surface water, groundwater, and the atmosphere, and how those water can be treated. To be specific in this video, we will learn four things, basically three things. We will start about the chemistry of water, and then followed by the water contamination, basically how the water can get contaminated from us or from the natural activities or anthropogenic activities. And then we will finish with the chemical process in the atmospheric environment. So on these outlines, I also put the project-based learning, especially for LD50 or lethal doses 50, where in this course, basically here in the Department of Environmental Engineering, we will have a project-based learning, especially how to assess the water pollution, especially how worse the contamination based on the point view of the lethal dose 50. So we'll talk about that. Talking about the reference that we will use during the course, basically you have a freedom to choose any reference related to the environmental chemistry. However, we will have some books that commonly used during the course that we will usually get the material from it. For example, the Stanley Manahan, the environmental chemistry. This is the 10th edition. You will get the previous edition if you can find it online, or you can get a specific for if we talk about the processing or how to treat the water later. We will use the Kawamura books or the other related books to environmental chemistry. So there is no specific boundaries that you should learn from this book, no. But this is typically the books that we will usually use during the course or during the semesters. So that's the short introduction about the environmental chemistry course. So yeah, basically this course will talk about how um, the environment based on the point of view of chemistry. So how the water of chemistry basically is not only the water of chemistry. We will talk about the water the chemistry of soils, the chemistry of the air. So basically, the air is a little bit more complicated than what we thought. But specifically on this course or on this video, we will have the limitation on the water system, and we will talk a little bit about the atmospheric, but based on the point of view of the water in atmospheric system.